everybody, what is up? This is episode number 17 of the Unknown Games Podcast. I'm your host, Adrian, and of course, joining me today is always my co-host, Alex.
What's up?
Yep, always with that classic what's up. And this is a podcast where we talk about Japanese games, also video games. Did you just say what's up again?
What's up? No, you should just edit me into an episode where you just take clips of me talking from older episodes and you're like, what do you think about that, Alex? What's up?
Just what's up's going on. I'm like doing my spiel. I got everything going on. Just like what's up? What? What's up?
I could be on vacation and like just don't tell anyone, and it's just like me saying like 3 lines over and over again.
You know, your voice is really similar each time you say it. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, so you could totally do it. Anyway,
only so many intonations of what's up. But yeah, we podcast out of Japan. We talk about games. We also talk about our life here in Japan. Sometimes, a little culture shock, a lot of food things, which we'll be talking about today because some crazy weird food came out in Japan. It's not weird. It's just the naming's weird for one, and yeah. We'll talk about that.
Sounds good.
We'll talk about that. We've also got some Apex news because the new Soirée is out. I hope I said that right.
Yeah. So that launched, if I'm not mistaken, like 10 hours ago or something. So when I saw that it was live, I just went and I patched my game. I opened Origin and I let it patch. Yeah,
I think Origin says patching for me. It just keeps saying finalized. I'm hoping as we record this podcast, it's done.
It should
finalizing.
Be done. Yeah, it should be done.
Yeah. If not, it's just a glitch. But so we've got that. We've also got a girls in Kandagawa Jet Girls. We got to talk about them a little bit. We got some Pokemon news, of course, with a little bit other things in the news. But overall, hopefully a pretty good show for you. And as always, thanks for following us on Twitter. We now have 105 followers.
Congrats.
Yay. That was
it's a good start, I guess.
It's a great start.
What are you gonna do for like the 100 and let's say the 100 and it's kind of close actually. Let's say 200. What are you gonna do for a milestone? Like some people, they do special things for like 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers. What are you gonna do?
I think we should both, you can wear a mask. I know you don't want to be shown on the interwebs that much. So you can wear a mask. I can wear my normal face. Gosh, that makes me sound like a horribly...
My normal face.
And we can give a nice little thank you message and maybe we'll do a giveaway. I think 200's a nice time to do a giveaway on Twitter. It's a nice little place. Maybe Instagram will get that way too. I don't know. But
how many people are
Instagram?
Subscribed? Yeah,
Instagram is 36.
Okay, that's a good start, I guess.
So it's a great start. We're still in the start of our life, and with that, we're going to start this podcast because we don't want to ramble too long at the beginning. So I mentioned before Japan. I put some tweets up about this Japan McDonald's. Starting today, actually, as well, you can get the adult cream pie, which is an apple. I think one is like a Bittergi. I don't know what that's like, but it's like a chocolate cream
Belgium, pie.
Yeah, Belgium chocolate is inside of a, apple pie like crust.
It's like a crust.
And then the other one is just like a, more of a vanilla type.
No, I think it was sweet fromage if I was reading it correctly. But anyway, so the deal with this thing is that it's called the adult cream pie. Literally, that's how it's translated. It's like otona na cream pie. So if you're not sure what that is, definitely just go on Google, type in adult cream pie. You can if you want to know what it looks like, go to images.google.com and type in adult cream pie.
No,
sometimes you're not going to get all of the pictures, so I absolutely recommend turning off safe search. That'll get to like all the images on the internet.
You are a horrible person, bro.
So definitely do that. No, we're not kidding. It's actually called the adult cream pie. Well, that's what it's translated to. And it did cause a bit of not controversy, but people were talking about it in Japan as well because people also know what a cream pie is in Japan.
Yeah.
People are laughing about it on Twitter.
They have to be. People know it's kind of a it's not a pun or anything. It's I don't know. People understand, and it's like the way that they have those pictures. I'm sorry, but I either have the worst dirty mind, and I have a pure mind. I have a pretty
No,
pure
no.
mind.
Here, I looked at the
but-
pictures, and I don't find the pictures sexual. So I think you have a messed up mind.
Dang.
But
I mean, I'm just saying the cream is kind of coming out. Of the
yeah,
pie.
because they got to show that it's juicy, not juicy. You know, they got to show that it's like it's stuffed to the brim of the good stuff.
I promise we're a family podcast. I promise we're a family podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So that started what today? You can go to McDonald's and get the adult cream pie. So you can walk up to the counter and say like, "Hey, I want
adult cream pie.
I want a cream pie." Give them a little wink. And then
no, you can actually remember here in McDonald's, you can actually order a smile as well.
You can actually, and if you go to like McDelivery, like their online delivery service.
Yeah.
It's on the menu. It really is. It's like a smile, and you can there's a drop-in menu for how many smiles you want. I remember I got McDelivery once, and I got 3 smiles.
You literally put in, give me 3 smiles.
Yeah, smile, and then quantity 3. It really did.
So I've always wondered, if you ask for multiple smiles, do they like reset their smile, or do they hold it for like 3 seconds or something?
Oh, they probably don't do anything. You're like, "Hey, I'll have a smile," and there's like, okay. Is that everything? Like, I guarantee you, like, you try it. Go to McDonald's and just be like, "Hey, give your order," and then at the end be like, "Oh, and a smile," and then they'll either awkwardly laugh or they'll just like ignore you.
It's so weird, especially if I just go up and I won't be able to keep a straight face with the cream pie. I'll be like, "May I have a cream pie?" And then may you?
No,
can you
that's
smile?
a bad combo. Yeah, no, it's like I want a cream pie and a smile.
Oh my goodness, there could literally be a case of sexual harassment here just because of that. Oh goodness, Japan. And
yeah. So you're gonna try it? You're gonna go to McDonald's and you're gonna try it? Oh yeah.
Friday. This Friday, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a video and
do a live stream, like countdown to my cream pie. That's funny.
You got to get the better camera for that. My cell phone stinks, so I've got to get a better camera.
I'll use like my phone or something.
Yeah. So we'll do that. And there's also the is it the Black Hot sandwich?
It's called Black Hot, yeah, which is it's a dumb name, by the way. It's an awful name.
It's just Black Hot chicken sandwich from KFC. Like, it looks good though. The picture looks good.
It does. It really does. And a coworker of mine got it, and then she said it was really good. So
the sauce looks good on it.
It does. Yeah, it really does.
So Friday, this is like hard for me to do. So like I wanted to do this by myself, but I realized I need someone else because friends are great to have.
You can't eat so many. There's only so many cream pies you can take. Yeah, I know.
Gosh, man. There's only so many
cream pies. Yeah.
I only have one hand.
You only have that's so gross. That's so,
oh gosh. My head's going crazy, guys. So hopefully we can get some footage of both of those things. Gosh, it's so wrong. Like, anyways, we're gonna get footage of the cream pie and a Black Hot.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have two. Fast food things. That's suicide, dude.
It's suicide. It's
suicide. Don't do that.
But hey, at least, gosh, this is so weird. At least the pie is small.
They're cheap, yeah. So I'm looking at it now. So it's the otona no cream pie, and then it's the Berugi Belgium chocolate, and it's sweet fromage. So it's sweet. That sounds disgusting.
You better get the chocolate.
Yeah, I don't really
gosh. Oh man,
I don't want to know what the sweet cheese tastes like.
So that's all I think for food. Oh wait, I did post some, and you actually tried the cup ramen I posted.
I did. You're talking about the sour cream and onion kuta ramen, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Cool. Like, I've got to try that too somewhere.
We'll just go buy it. You obviously took a picture of it, so you could have purchased it.
Monday, I'll be in the store. My local convenience store does not carry it. So
what? Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not a common brand actually. So it's a brand called Kuta, it's like a line of ramen called Kuta, and it's spelled QTTA. It's a little bit of a pun because it sounds like the Japanese word Kuta, which means I ate it, or
I ate it,
we ate it, or something like that. Yeah. So it's a bit of a pun. It's pronounced Kuta. and it's by a company called Maruchan, which they make a ton of ramen. You probably heard of them.
Yeah. We in America, all college students.
You have Maruchan, yeah.
You got the Maruchan.
Yeah, so it's by Maruchan. It's a line of cup ramen called Kuta, and they're a little bit of unique flavors. So they're not like the typical, I don't know, like shoyu ramen or miso ramen or anything. So they have like a little bit of unique stuff. There's a sour cream and onion flavor. I've had a taco meat flavor from them.
Taco meat?
Yeah, it's like taco, like just taco meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
so
it was good. It was good. Well, not great,
okay.
but
I mean, I can't imagine taco meat ramen, but no, I can. I've had like a taco salad or something ramen. Or I've actually had carbonara ramen. It was okay.
Oh yeah,
I think it was the same brand. Yeah.
Oh really?
Thanks, Kuta.
And then there's also like, cream, what is it? Like cream tomato, which is pretty good, cheese tomato. Anyway, so they have some pretty good ramen. It's a little out there. So if you're bored of your regular ramen, if you're bored of shoyu, if you're bored of tonkotsu even, yeah, look for some Kuta stuff.
Get you some Kuta. I ate some Kuta ramen. And speaking of Kuta ramen, okay, there's no transition. I don't have a transition next up. But
speaking of Kuta ramen, this episode is brought to you by us.
Brought to you by us,
and therefore we have to eat Kuta ramen because that's all we can afford.
We have to. That's all we can afford, unless you pay more. That sounds weird. EVO Japan is coming up next week, which is gonna be cool. I'm going to enter Soul Calibur 6. Now, I don't know. Like, I should have brought my PlayStation home and practiced while over the break in America, but I did not, and so coming back here, friends are like, "Hey, man, let's play some Apex," and I'm like, I can't resist, so I play Apex.
Yeah, so you're just playing Apex now.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing, but EVO Japan's gonna be pretty cool, I believe. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to a couple things. Number one, I'm looking forward to meeting other players who play Soul Calibur, because not enough people play the game. It's a wonderful, like, Soul Calibur 6 is legit. It's awesome, but the community has always been kind of small after Soul Calibur 2 and 3. So it's good to be able to meet some people from overseas, maybe hopefully some, big name players. And what I'm also hoping is to find like a local community of Soul Calibur players here in Japan. So like, I don't know, every once in a while, maybe a month or so. Hopefully they have like tourneys and I can go, because I love the game. I love Ivy. She's my main.
I love the game. I love Ivy. Okay.
I love the game. I love Ivy.
Yeah. Well, Ivy's another character you should look on Google Images.
You'll find the world. You'll find someone who wants to.
Yeah. Again, make sure safe search is off so you got all the images on the internet.
She's just gonna say, "Oh, behave."
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it was the first fighting game outside of Tekken that really clicked with me, but actually taught me how to play fighting games, like other fighting games,
like zoning and stuff, like the
zoning
fundamentals of
it taught me the fundamentals. So the game has a special place in my heart. The reason I play Ivy is because I can play a couple other characters, but she's just the one that clicked with me. For better or worse, she just clicked. Oh my word! Yeah. So EVO's happening. Hopefully they have Guilty Gear Strive there, which I'm really looking forward to playing that.
I was looking at some more clips of Strive, and that game looks so good.
Yeah.
Like visually, Arc Sys, like they know how to make anime games.
They're on like another level.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just looks so good. We've come to the point where video games can really mimic anime. I think they do it really well.
And Arc
Sys is, they know what they're doing. What's amazing is that those are not. It's not 2D actually. They're technically 3D.
They're 3D models, yeah.
Yeah, but they shade them so well, so it's pretty incredible.
And like a lot of the intro sequences, you'll see like as the characters come in, they'll actually put like little touches, like pin touches, to make the lines like either thicker or thinner in certain areas. So it gives this kind of hand drawn feeling to the lines, like a little extra touch. So those guys are insane. They're crazy. They're bullshit crazy. I said it.
Yeah.
I got it. I worked it in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You seem really proud of that.
I was really proud of myself.
Yeah, no, that's good. Arc Sys good. So I
Artistic good.
spent a lot of time in high school playing Guilty Gear. It's not double X. It's technically like double Zex or something, like the actual pronunciation of it.
Don't ask me on ARC names.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. Like Guilty Gear was Exard or something, and it's
I
like
think
XRD.
it's XRD.
Yeah.
Xard.
My point is, let's call it double X for simplicity. Midnight Carnival, right? So I played so much of that in high school. So I mean, it has a pretty special place in my heart for just video games of that time. Alongside Xenosaga.
Yeah.
Because that was the same era. But
same era. That's true. PS2,
Yeah.
Xbox.
But I never I didn't get into fighting games much after that. Like I never really got competitive. I didn't get good at them essentially. I kind of branched off into FPS games, I guess, after that. But I spent a lot of time playing Guilty Gear, so I like those characters. The music is so good, the characters are so good, like
they're so creative. Like I mean, it's just there's just so much style to it. I mean, like so we have 2 Arc System games coming. Of course, we have Guilty Gear Strive, and then we also have the Granblue Fantasy. Yeah, Granblue's Fantasy Versus, which I gotta say the single player looks really cool. It's a 2D side scroller beat 'em up kind of thing with the Granblue touch to it. But the game itself, for me, I'm not feeling it as much, so I'm looking forward to trying to play it. Hopefully, if it's there, I know Cygames is supposed to be at EVO, so they should hopefully be bringing that as well. So I'm looking forward to playing it and seeing just how the rhythm of the game goes. I've seen gameplay footage of it. It just doesn't click with me so much because I don't know as much about the Granblue characters and mythos. I mean, have you played Granblue any?
No, I haven't.
Do you Granblue?
I tried, and this is really superficial, but it looks like poo-poo. Like the character, don't get me wrong, character designs are great. Like I really like the visual style, the character designs, and the world design. They look great to me. I love them. But I tried playing the game, and just like on a technical standpoint, like resolution. I'm talking resolution and frame rate and stuff like that. It doesn't look good. So I can't play it. Yeah,
that's the poo-poo part. That's the poo-poo blues. So that's. Hopefully it's good. I am looking forward to the Platinum action RPG that's coming out.
That is unique, I think. And what I mean by that is I don't know how I feel about it anymore because I heard that Platinum is off the project.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
who's they just like
it's all in-house now. It's all Cygames.
So they just gave them a battle system or something. It's like, here guys, here's the design. You guys do the rest.
What? I don't know what happened, and I could be wrong. I mean, you guys can correct me for sure if I'm wrong, but I just heard somewhere that like Platinum's was on the project in the beginning, making the systems behind it, which is great.
Right.
They did Nier, Astral Chain, Bayonetta. It's all Platinum games. But then we didn't hear about the game for a while. It kind of went dark for a little bit. All we were hearing about was Versus from Arxis.
Right.
And then I just heard like through the internet that Platinum is no longer involved in the project anymore.
Man, I mean, I hope that's not the case. I saw a trailer for the game. It was like a 20-minute gameplay on the Japanese YouTube about 3 weeks ago, I believe. And it looks good. It looks like kind of Monster Hunter-ish, loot-driven. It's that kind of thing, just with more hack slash. I don't know how long it can go and be fun, but for like a short run, I feel like it looks good. But now knowing potentially that Platinum Games is off of it, it does have me a little bit worried because I don't think they've made a console game before. I mean, they've done mobile, but not console development. So I don't know what to expect right now if that's the case.
I just looked it up. It said February 4th, 2019. It was announced that Platinum Games would no longer be involved in the project, leaving Cygames to handle the rest of the development.
Which I know we weren't going to really talk about this. We weren't scheduled to bring this up, but earlier this week, or was it last week? Tencent and their
they did invest in Platinum
investment Games. In Platinum Games. Like And we all know that Platinum is a small studio. It's not big by any chance. And a lot of the games that they've made, they've had to get published through, Nintendo or other publishers. And that takes away part of their profits. And, I mean, I guess it's not a bad thing for them, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
A lot of people aren't excited about that news.
I don't know. I don't work for Platinum or anything, but I feel like maybe some of their games weren't turning a profit. Like Wonderful 101, for example, was well received by critics, but I don't feel like that game did well commercially.
It wasn't. I mean, and then part of that's also the Wii U.
Right? Wii U is just not a great console, but no offense, Nintendo.
And Bayonetta 2 was also
a Nintendo exclusive, yeah. So I don't know how much money they were bringing in, and I feel like they were starting to. I feel like Platinum Games kind of was starting to take on projects that they were doing just for the money.
Just for the money, yeah. I mean, that's part of game development, in the off season, and maybe they just had a long off season if you think about it.
Like when I think of Platinum Games, I'm like, oh, the good stuff, Bayonetta and Nier and Astral Chain and Metal Gear Rising. That's all I think about. But
yeah,
they did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan. I don't think that did all that great.
Oh, and they did the Transformers game too, right?
Yeah, they did Transformers and Legend of Korra, which was I don't think that didn't do well. Good. That Scalebound got canceled, just straight up canceled.
Which that was supposed to be a huge project for them, I believe. I mean, I feel like that would have been, the way that Microsoft paraded it out on stage. That E3, it's like, that was supposed to be something big, but then turned to nothing.
It got canceled. So with Tencent now investing in them, I do believe it. Part of it is to keep them afloat, and I think they also do want to self-publish video games. Like they want to really go through Nintendo, for example.
Right, and that's actually part of the statement that I believe it might have been the president of their company. I wish I'd pulled this up. Like I said, we weren't going to talk about it, but he actually said that, like we want to self-publish games, and this is a step to help us do that. And we also, we want to keep making games the way we make them. So this investment should not affect how we make games.
Right. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I think Tencent, honestly, they have their hand in a lot of cookie jars in the gaming industry.
They do. They've got their hands in a Blizzard cookie jar, the Activision, the Riot cookie jar. They got some good cookie jars, man. I get some of them cookies.
Right. Well, you need money.
Yeah. Well, if we make enough money one day, Alex,
we can publish our own video games.
We can publish our own video games.
Yeah. So that's how do we get on this topic again?
We were talking EVO. We're talking about EVO. We're talking about EVO.
So I noticed in the Twitter. So you've been pretty active on the Twitter, which you guys should totally follow. By the way, but you went to Akihabara on the weekend. Like, what did you do there?
Oh yeah. So Akihabara this weekend was it was a lot of fun. Like, so I didn't do anything, I guess, super nerd related, super geek. I mean, I don't know. I was meeting a friend who's doing some of the art for my Twitch page that's hopefully going to be going up around next month. So we met, talked about some art, talked about some manga. I do dabble in draw manga, so I'm not anything big. I'm a no name. But anyways, yeah, we were just talking about that. We just went to a cafe and chilled. But before I got there, though, there is an anime currently airing that's for an idol group, like an anime idol group.
Yeah, I saw that. Nanabu no Niju ni.
Yeah, my girl's 22/7, and I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't like their music per se. I actually don't.
I don't like their music, but I like the way they look. Is that what you're gonna say?
No, I'm not even gonna say I like the way they look. I mean, they do look pretty good, but the concept, like, because I found out about them, I guess it was maybe 2 years ago, and it's just the concept that just boggles me so much that I just got interested in them. So this is an idol group that started out as kind of like VTubers, like virtual YouTubers, like Kizuna Ai and Shiro-chan and all that, right?
Sure, yeah.
but they're not really virtual YouTubers. They just
they have revealed their faces.
Yeah. They just have their own channels, but then they have their group, which of course their videos, and this is what baffled me the most, is this is a group that is, sponsored, or not sponsored, but put together by Sony. So Sony Music, Aniplex, and the guy behind AKB48 and all the other
number groups. Right?
All the other number groups. So this has got this has got like money behind it. And on top of that, all of the character designers are from all of your favorite anime. They got people from Bakemonogatari, K-On!, Railgun. I mean, every girl has their own art designer, and they just have so much behind it. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so they sing songs in person. The actual girls do sing for like stage performances. They do that. But then their music videos are the 2D versions of themselves. But they have variety shows that are the 3D virtual versions of themselves. So it's just like, who is this for?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I think they do personal live streams, or at least one of the girls did, like Saudi Amagaki.
Yeah.
She's born in America, and then she eventually came back to Japan. So she, has that kind of, what's that word? Like the returnee kind of stereotype. Like she's that kind of character.
Yeah, she's like
really entertaining.
She's entertaining, and
yeah.
But I follow her on Twitter.
She speaks Japanese really well, but she can't read Japanese very well. Like her kanji ability is pretty low. It's pretty bad.
It's okay. She doesn't need kanji.
Well, yeah. There's a video of her. I think it's on. I forget what channel. It's on the official channel for her character.
Right.
A couple years ago, I think maybe 1.5 years ago. Just go look it up. It's her trying to do a kanji test, but she can't answer any of the questions because she can't read them.
I would almost feel sad, but
yeah,
she's sitting on some good money. Well, maybe not good money, but she's sitting on something. So I think this year, hopefully with the anime, they're gonna have their kind of boom, as we say in Japan. They're gonna get more popular than they are now. They're relatively popular, but they're kind of like, I don't know, for as much money as that they have behind them, they're not exactly on TV everywhere.
Well, they're still pretty niche. Idol groups are everywhere in Japan, and I think the only couple groups that have really hit it big, like big, recently in my mind is like like Nogizaka, and then like AKB, and then like 15 years ago it was like Morning Musume, right?
Yeah. And then of course after AKB, there's the whole series of numbers for every city they could think of.
For every city, yeah.
And then it's like, that's not enough. We're gonna make some hills with like you said, Nogizaka. Now I do like Nogizaka. I actually like the girls in Nogizaka, and I like their music. I do own like a few CDs. I need to buy the latest 2 CDs. But anyways, yeah. I don't know how we got on that. I went to Ikai, but it was good stuff.
That's good. So I guess you can start streaming whenever you'll start streaming. Yeah. Hopefully next month in February. Hopefully we can get the stream. I can get the stream going, and you can all see my lovely face. Sure.
Matching this lovely voice. I don't know. So we got like a couple other things to talk about. We're gonna take a break first because I believe we've hit a time, and we're gonna blaze through some news after this. Blaze. 420, blaze up. That's my.
No, cut it there, and cut it right there, and then go to the sponsor right there. Do it.
Okay, so just in case I don't cut it to the sponsor, we're gonna be right back after this break. So stay tuned for some news. All right,
blaze up. Cut it. I'm serious. Just no explanation. Like just that's it.
Hi everyone, it's me Adrian, and I got to give a shout out to our sponsor Anchor for being not only our sponsor but also for being our host. Now Anchor is an amazing way to record and distribute your podcast Seriously, everyone, we were looking through so many different options, but Anchor has been such a wonderful place and a home for us. Number one, it's free. It's free. Yeah, it's free. I said that 3 times because that was home for us. And also, you don't have to worry about uploading only a certain amount per month or getting rid of episodes. Free unlimited storage. So that is huge point for us. And we also want to say that Anchor allows you to edit and upload your podcast, even record your podcast, not just from your computer, but also from your mobile device. That's right. I'm recording this from my mobile. Yeah, see, I sound just as good as on the PC. And that's really cool. You can do it anytime with friends and just be as creative as you want. And number 3, I think this is one of the best points, period, is that Anchor will even distribute your podcast for you. That's right. We don't know how on earth to get on any of the platforms that we need to, iTunes, Google Play Store for podcasts, but Anchor does. And you don't even have to do anything. They do it for you. So I'm just like, what? And it's on Spotify? My friends use Spotify. I use Spotify. Oh, hey, just share via Spotify. There's so many cool things that you can do. And of course, make money from your podcast without any minimal listenership. So this is really cool. I love Anchor because of these reasons. I love Anchor. That sounds like crazy. I'm advertising, but that's really cool. I had to say thank you to Anchor just for that. And we hope you enjoy the podcast. Now, remember that if you want to download the app, we encourage you to. We also encourage you to go to anchor.fm and try it out. Get your own podcast. It's really easy to get started. All you need is your phone. I don't even have to tell you to get a mic, just your phone, because it has a mic. See, that's amazing right there. So it's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Thank you for listening, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the show. And welcome back.
We're back.
We're back. How was your smoke?
Good. It's illegal in Japan, so if anyone from the government's listening, we didn't smoke anything.
We didn't do nothing. You heard that?
Yeah.
Nothing. But what we did do is we looked at some news.
For sure.
Yeah. So this week or last week, I guess. It was last week in Japan. Some good news came out for a lot of Pokemon fans. I have it written here on our notes as Pokemon Gun was announced.
Pokemon Gun.
We have Pokemon Gun now. So we talked about.
We were joking. We were joking about Pokemon, and then literally the day after, I woke up. I was on Twitter. I checked. The first thing I do when I wake up is check Twitter. Yeah. And then it was a picture of the Inteleon holding his gun thing, and I was like, "Wait, what happened last night?"
We wished this into existence. We made this happen.
Yeah. So basically, there's a DLC that's been announced for Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's like $30, comes out in June, adds a new area, adds a bunch of new Pokemon, and adds the Gigantamax forms for your starters. So if you played Sword and Shield, you probably noticed that your starter Pokemon couldn't Gigantamax, which is kind of weird because it was like a headlining feature.
Right.
Why would they leave it out? Yeah. Turns out it's just going to be in the DLC. So
that's why they left it out.
Now you can see the Gigantamax forms of your starters. They look fine, I think. So Cinderace looks weird because he has huge, long ears. And then Rillaboom has drums in front of him.
Rillaboom!
And what appears to be wings made of plants. I'm not quite sure. But Inteleon...
You shooting Blaze up?
Yeah. No, I'm imagining this right now, yeah. Well, sounds like it. No, it really does, because it really does. But Inteleon is perched up in the sky with a pistol. Well, that's literally it. We were joking, he just has a gun.
He just has a gun. Pokemon got real. He ready to kill some Pokemon.
His height, by the way, is 131 feet and 3 inches, which is, I don't know how much that is in metric, because I'm not familiar with the feet. What's 131 feet?
You better ask Google. Real quick. You better ask Google, because
it's 40 meters.
Oh,
that's almost. That's 40% of a kilometer so far. Oh my god.
He has eyes everywhere, always looking.
Yeah. But no, so here's the thing. I think the internet is being weird about the DLC, and it's a lot
And
the
rightfully
same
so.
thing with the same thing with like the controversy of the Sword and Shield to begin with, where like the Pokédex wasn't full. It was like 400 Pokemon at launch,
Right.
and then now with the DLC you can import more than what shipped with the original cart. So a lot of people are like, why didn't you just include these Pokemon to begin with? Like you're selling, like the DLC is coming out like not even 1 year after the launch of the game.
Yeah. Money, man.
So they're like, why didn't you just put them in to begin with? And I don't know.
There's 2 letters missing off of Pokemon. EY. Pokemoney. Okay.
Yeah.
That bombed.
No, I got it. Well, someone laughed probably. I don't know.
Somebody, I hope somebody laughed at that.
Comment,
Pokemoney.
like, yeah, tweet at us if you laughed, or leave a voice message if you laughed.
Yeah. So that happened.
But if no one does, no one laughed.
Somebody,
Anyway,
please.
Yeah. So regardless of where you sit on the DLC, it is coming out in June, I believe. It's $30, $60 if you own both games. And you want both packs. That's a little pricey.
That's a whole nother game, but it's like what? It's 200 Pokemon, right? 200 additional.
I think so. Yeah.
200 additional. So, the Pokemon, I believe, baby come in. Like there's something that I wasn't looking too hard into it, but there's something that comes in the base game. Like it'll be updated, so you don't have to get the DLC completely.
I believe if I understood it correctly, if you don't get the DLC, your game will just get updated, and you can transfer in Pokemon that you've caught from previous games.
Okay, which
and
people
if you
want to do,
and then if you do get the DLC, then you don't need to do that. You can just capture them in the game.
They'll be in the game.
They'll be there. Yeah.
Okay, so it removes one less step, but. Yeah, I was excited about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, I believe, remake DX.
Oh yeah, Mystery Dungeon. It's called DX, I think, on the Switch.
Yeah, it's so cute. Like, I'm at the point where I really look. I need to buy a new phone. I need to get a new camera. Whatever. I need to get something that's useful in my life. But this almost broke me again. I have a weak spot for cute things, especially Pokemon.
The art style is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's like 3D, but it's like a storybook kind of.
It's 3D. Like a storybook. Yeah, it's like almost like this crayon. Like this really nice detail. Stop it, Nintendo! Stop being good this time. Go back to being Wii U.
That's pretty cool. You gonna get it? Like, you don't even have a Switch.
That's the thing. I don't have a Switch. They're making me want a Switch.
Well, go buy one then.
You were playing Astral Chain. That looked hype, and I mean, like,
it's pretty good.
I mean, there's like, I can honestly say there's a legit good roster on the Switch to keep you busy. And unlike
the library is so good. The Switch library is crazy good.
Yeah, unlike previous generations where Nintendo first party trickles out things, and Nintendo first party is just going ham. They ain't stopped. And
it's not even like first party too. Like, there's a really healthy collection of third-party games. You can get Doom on the Switch. You can get Witcher 3.
Let's not go too far. Let's not reach too far. Let's not reach too far.
Well, okay.
Let's not reach too far, but yes, it's true. If you haven't played those games, then you definitely can go and have a good time for sure, and they're not bad.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't Doom on the Switch. That's not my first choice. I do own a PC, and gonna play it there. But if you are a person who you don't have a gaming PC, you don't have a PS4 or a Xbox One, and you're like, I've heard of this Doom thing, you can totally check it out. You can check out Witcher 3.
But you know what? I was gonna say, what isn't available?
What?
Final Fantasy VII.
Well, yeah, for any console for an extra month, so it got delayed, right?
Yeah, it got delayed to, I believe, April 10th, which, come on, man. Come on, guys. Cyberpunk. Y'all really don't want me. You really don't want me to play it now. I mean, for me, personally. That's just me. I can't do both of them.
You're picking Cyberpunk then.
I'm picking Cyberpunk. And hate me if you must, people. I just got to say, Cyberpunk is just, it's new, and as much as like I like the memories of Final Fantasy VII, I was skipping it anyways. But now it's just like, please go ahead, skip me. For me,
I think, well, it's tough now because now it's pushing up against the Western release of Persona 5 Royal, and that's the same demographic.
that is. Right? Luckily, it's the second time around for people in that game.
Well, for Royal, yeah, I guess.
In a way.
True. Well, this is the second time around for FF7, if you think about it that way, but
yeah, but
like in Japan, like Royal came out in October 2019, and then 7 now is April, so huge healthy gap. For Western gamers.
So one thing they said is they delayed this for improving the quality, which we don't know if they're improving quality because we don't know if the game is even gone. Like at this point in time, the game would, I think, have been burning some disk. So I don't think they're even finished. And who knows, but...
Wasn't 15 delayed as well?
Oh, you mean originally?
15, yeah. Well, I mean, they announced the release date of 15, and then it got delayed a little bit again. So I think 15 also suffered a delay.
Yes, it did. It did.
So I'm not talking like the crazy delays, like when it was versus 13 or anything, but it just got a mild delay.
I kind of want to say they're going to delay it again. I want to go out online and say they'll delay it one more time.
Well, the more that they delay it, the closer it gets to the PS5 launch.
We already know it's already going to be backwards.
Yeah, it is backwards compatible, so it's not a huge deal, but I don't know how people feel about like playing a quote unquote last gen game on the new console.
We'll get that entire. Which Zelda was it again?
Well, Breath of the Wild was just released twice, and also the other one, the
Skyward Sword. No, before Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess. There we go.
Yeah,
I was trying to remember which one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still, it depends, but I really just don't like it pushing up against Cyberpunk like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, Cyberpunk looks good. Like, don't get me wrong, I will get it.
It's good.
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna get FF7 first and then Cyberpunk, but I will get Cyberpunk because it looks really good, and I had a really good time with The Witcher 3, so I trust that it'll be a really good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But what's also gonna be good is our Apex Soirée, which we're gonna talk about. The Apex Soirée, which we'll probably play right after this podcast, is going on from the 14th to the 28th of January. This is their kind of, hey, Apex is a year old now, anniversary kind of event. And we've got a couple of modes. Now, there's this limited time arcade mode that's going to have events rotating every 2 days. And the first 2 days right now, we're on Gold Rush duos.
Right.
Which means gold weapons with you and your friends. So that's going to be chaos, and God, there's going to be so many G7s probably.
Do you have a list of all the events? You just want to run down the list real quick?
Yeah. The next up is going to be Live, Die, Live. So you're going to be able to spawn on your teammates after you've died when the ring starts closing. So that's going to be kind of cool. You won't have a weapon probably, but hey, you're back. And third person mode is going to be after that. So the 18th to the 19th, you're going to be able to play in third person, which was previously a glitch. Some people accidentally did that. So now it's going to be cool to be doing, just play third person. Maybe my kill KD will go up.
Yeah, one can hope.
One can hope. After that is always be closing. So the ring is always going to be moving. Won't stop. I actually don't know how. It has to stop.
No, I don't think it'll stop. I think it's like, it probably just starts out the huge ring from the dropship,
and then slowly closes.
After like 1 minute, maybe it just starts closing, and you have to run to the center.
Dude, it's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
It's crazy because we're gonna be fighting the ring more than people probably, except for whoever lands in the center. But hey, it's fun times. After that, it's Armed and Dangerous on World's Edge. So that is the snipers and shotgun only map. Or not map, but mode.
The mode, yeah.
With limited armor. I've played a little bit of that on Kings Canyon. It is definitely an experience.
Hate it.
Definitely an experience. But after that, we have the night game on Kings Canyon from the 24th to 25th. So Kings Canyon at night, if you didn't play the Halloween event, well, now you can relive it kind of, just minus
just normal Apex this
just
time.
normal. And I think this is actually going to be the biggest thing. People just want to play Kings Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to play Kings Canyon. So just thank you for that. And finally, this is the kind of it's in the trailer. It's the last event. It's the Dummies Big Day. So
that looks fun.
I don't know. So what exactly is going on there?
I think it's just like a survival mode where instead of battle royale, it's just you trying to not die. It's just basically like kind of like a zombie mode from Black Ops, but it's all dummies. I think that's what it is.
Like the training mode dummies.
Yeah, and then but they fight back and they're aggressive and they'll try to kill you.
Okay, that does sound kind of cool. Yeah, so like almost like almost like a horde mode kind of thing. That'll be kind of cool. I think that's
the word I was thinking of. Yeah, horde mode.
Yeah, that's gonna be that'll be fun. I'm looking forward. So like out of all these modes, is there one that you're looking forward to the most, or?
Yeah, so to be honest, I'm actually the most excited about the ring always closing, because I think it'll just add a pressure. A layer of pressure in the mode where you don't have time to loot. And you're just running forward. So that just introduces this aspect of chaos. And I love that. Like I want, to catch teams that are just off guard or kind of fighting the ring or whatever. I think it'll be pretty fun.
All those teams fighting in the ring, just ask yourselves, why are you fighting in the ring? It's never gonna stop closing. You'll never outrun.
I wonder how much, like how the damage will scale, like if it'll be similar to normal mode where the first ring is not so bad. You can stay like outside the ring for a very long time.
Right.
For the first time it closes. But then once you get to like the fourth one, like no, you're done, man.
Yeah, I know that when I did come back and start playing last week, or this week, like my friends were like, I was freaking out because I'm like, yo, we gotta move. It's first ring, which it doesn't do damage, but it was still fast before I left. And my friend's like, nah, man, it's slow now. Don't worry. And like, yeah, the first ring is actually like slow. The second ring's still kind of slow-ish. And the third ring's faster. I like how they've changed that up. So it'll be kind of interesting to also have that mode. I'm personally looking forward to the third person. I really want to. I do better at third person shooters, so I really want to see if I do better. And Kings Canyon at night, because I just love Kings Canyon.
Yeah,
something about it, something about that mode. So yeah, that's happening. If you're on Apex, enjoy it, have fun. Of course, some changes to the meta. We won't get into that really, but Gibraltar mains.
Yeah, I saw that animation. It's so fast. So Gibraltar can now res faster when his dome shield is out. So if you're in the dome shield, he'll res like faster.
It's crazy. And it's
just
man.
Like he just yanks you up and you're up. Holy crap!
I'm like, Gibraltar, we're gonna see you. Crypto's drone now does not, like the EMP doesn't hurt friendlies or slow friendlies anymore. Finally,
yeah.
So you're gonna see some Cryptos being back on the map, and Wraith. Unfortunately, they really just want people not to play Wraith as much as possible. But
yeah, I mean, even like it's always Wraith and Pathfinder that people play, which is fine, whatever.
So her Into the Void is now from 25 seconds to 35 seconds cooldown, and then also the Dimensional Rift / Into the Void speed is now the same, so you don't get any bonus speed movement on that. And extended energy mags are gone from the game till next season.
Oh yeah, I think so. My theory about the removal for energy mags, and they said the dev was just like, this will make sense, don't worry about it. I think they're gonna move energy weapons to kind of how the L-Star works in Titanfall 2, which I know you've never played, but it basically has no reload. Like there's no reloading on the L-Star in Titanfall 2. It just overheats. So you just like it. If you're gonna move all the energy weapons to that kind of system, I agree. Like mags don't make sense.
Right.
So you probably just shoot until your gun gets hot, and then you have to stop shooting.
I think that provides a pretty good balance inside. But then again, R99 about to reign king again.
R99 is so good.
It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain again. Let the bullets rain.
But yeah, I think they're gonna add the Volt to. I keep saying this, but of the energy weapons, there's no Volt. There's no SMG. Sorry. So we have like a light machine gun. That's the Devotion. We have an assault rifle, kind of. That's like the Havoc. A sniper rifle is the Triple Take. But we don't have an SMG, so I think they're gonna bring the Volt from Titanfall into Apex.
Bring the Volt. You're right. I really should get sound effects for this thing. I got to work.
You never played Titanfall, but you like the Volt is one of my favorite guns. Like I played so many hours with the Volt.
It sounds pretty cool though. I just like the name Volt.
Yeah,
Volt.
it's just imagine I guess the R99 with slower rate of fire, and it's energy beams. Then yeah,
melting people all day long. I don't know. I've got like more energy than I should have at this time of night. And yeah, we're gonna close it out. So there's two things. Number one, PlayStation is not gonna be at E3. Big whoop. That happened last year. But they are having the Experience PlayStation kind of event going on from the 14th of this month, I believe, to the 15th of or 14th of February. And yeah, no one's really sure what's happening. I mean, there's some games they're promoting or whatever. I believe in the New York demo space, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get a PS5 launch announcement, like an actual unveiling of the console or something at the end of this. Happy Valentine's Day.
I want to know what it looks like, and I hope it doesn't look like that dev kit.
It doesn't look like a V.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. But
V for victory.
Sure. V for 5.
V for 5. V for victory. V is a good. Oh, I was gonna say V for Vendetta, but I'm not gonna. I already did.
All right. Well, yeah.
And finally, I guess me and Alex will be able to get our victory on in Kandagawa Jet Girls. Yay! It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow in Japan, so I don't have it pre-ordered.
Don't worry, you don't need to.
You know, it's not going to sell out. But
not going to sell out.
I feel like we're obligated to buy it now because we talk about it so much on the podcast that if we don't get it, we'll like people would see like, well, why'd you talk about it so much? If you didn't get
it's like we literally lose credit, and so for me, I hate the fact I can't stream it. I can stream it. Oh my word, I can stream it. It's gonna be remote play, so it won't be as good looking as the game isn't already as not good looking, but it is multiplayer. I think up to 1 to 4 players online or something, teams, whatever. So we can tag team. We can go through it. I am still looking at a picture of the girl, one of the main characters, in her school outfit or whatever, and she looks oddly like her breasts are a little bit big. She's kind of short, and her face looks kind of like she's sick, literally.
Yeah, welcome to Japan.
I don't know how to interpret like how she feels.
I don't know, man. Maybe you should just play the game and find out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find it. Who knows? Maybe this could actually be a good game. The racing could be legit. I don't know if there was a demo for the game, but we've like you said, we've talked about it so much that we have to play it.
You know, at least like for anyone listening right now, if you want to see Adrian play Kandagawa Jet Girls on Twitch, tweet us and say that you want to see it, so he'll do it.
That's true. Please tweet please tweet, and I will play that. I'll play some Kandagawa Jet Girls. I guess I should pre-order it now then. I guess so it'll be here on
well, it's out tomorrow, so you could just pick it up on the way home from work or go out during lunch or something.
But I think it's cheaper on Amazon here, right? If you like
it is
said?
It's cheaper on Amazon. It's like $10 cheaper on Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm hype about it, even though I really don't know how hype I should be, but who knows?
I bet you're gonna love it. You'll probably like really enjoy it.
It's like I dropped everything else. Apex, everything died, and I just started playing
Kandagawa Jet Girls. Take that to EVO.
Take that to EVO. Make some friends. Yeah. That's how we roll. And I do have a question from one of our. Do I call him our fan? From one of our listeners. I do have a question that's directed for you. It's also directed for me, but if we're gonna close this out, what is your most influential game of the decade? I don't know if we said it, but
for me, there's a question for me specifically.
Yeah, for you, yeah.
That's a tough question, to be honest. So we're talking from 2010 to 2019, right?
Right.
So many good games came out in the last 10 years that I'm having a tough time, like, really trying to figure it out. Like, when you put someone on the spot like that, it's tough. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4 falls into that, I think. No, 4 was
No,
2008. Sorry, no, 4 was
2000,
2008.
yeah.
But 5 would be in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Would Bloodborne? No.
Bloodborne is, yeah, Bloodborne was on the PS4, so. I want to say influential.
Yeah, influential.
I don't know, dude. Like, I want to say either Nier or P5, Persona 5. And I feel like that's a bit of a cop out just because those games are so recent. 2017, really. So, I don't want to ignore the earlier games, but I enjoyed Nier so much because it's just the right length. You don't spend too much time with it. The ending is really good. Like, I
gotta get to it. It's on my list.
The ending is so good. Like, just how meta the ending is. Like, I loved it. Like, there was, at that time for me, that was such a unique experience for video games. And even after Nier, 3 years later, I still haven't found a game that quite has that same kind of effect on me. And then Persona 5 is just so good because I love RPGs, I love anime, and it's just a perfect mix. It's a really good JRPG. So
I have to make it back around to it, but yeah, we hope that our listener heard that, and thanks for the question. And as always, if you have a question, you can always just let us know on Twitter. You can add us and send a message, or you can even send a message on Instagram. And where can you find us? At UGP_cast on both Instagram and Twitter. So
convenient.
I made it so easy for everyone to find us. So I hand clap for myself. And yeah, I think that is it. You can leave a message on our Anchor page. Remember to follow us on both of those places and tell your friends. Please tell your friends if you enjoy the show. Let them know that there's a podcast out there called the Unknown Games Podcast, and it's really cool. You enjoy it. You hope you listen. And yeah, we're trying to build some more, subscribing followers, but we're always thankful for the ones that are currently listening. But we just hope that some other people join in the fun too.
Sounds good.
Yep, that's gonna do it for us this week. We'll be back for episode 18 next week. And remember, you set the tone. Enjoy what you do. Put something good out into the world and play some good games. See ya.
Peace.